Hello, I'm going to take you through a demo of Onfido's identity verification and Okta's identity management platform for use in onboarding users into Okta and your applications. This process uses the IDP factor functionality of Octa to require enrollment in an Onfido wrapper sample app. This process is typically used for multi-factor authentication, but we're leveraging dynamic groups to use an IDP factor. This enables the policy to see the user's specific group, which enforces IDP factor enrollment. In addition to this feature inside of Octa, we'll also be leveraging Octa workflows. These workflows will allow us to call the Onfido APIs natively inside of Okta's platform, reducing the amount of calls that sit in our wrapper application. It manages the results from Onfido and automatically pushes the data back into Octa, updating the universal directory as needed. To start, we'll navigate to our example app and register a new user, and we'll click the Sign Up button. Once we've provided our first name, last name, username, password, and any other details, Okta sees that we need to be enrolled in a factor to be fully registered. One thing to point out here is that if the user stops at any point, no problem. Next time they return and log in with the user they just created, they will be taken right back to this point. Once registered into the system, they'll be asked to perform a multi-factor authentication. This screen could be customized inside of Okta's sign-in widget. For instance, instead of multi-factor authentication, we can name it No Identity Verification. We could also rename it the IDP we added. But for the sake of this demo, we've combined them together to show the possible use case. Select Configure to enroll inside of this factor. The user accepts the prompts, which loads Onfido's SDK. Next, we follow the instructions for the IDV process. At this point, we select our document type. In this case, we will select driving license. On the screen, we can select if we want to use our phone to capture the images needed or upload them. There's a lot of customization that can be done to the Onfido SDK depending on your needs, such as forcing this cross-device flow, which has a high success rate. For the sake of simplicity in this demo, we will upload photos of a document. First, we'll upload the front of the document. And because we selected driving license, Onfido knows it's two-sided, so we'll upload the backside as well. Now, we'll be asked to take a photo of ourselves for facial similarity to the picture in the document we just uploaded. It's a very easy process for the user. A QR code will appear on screen, and the user will activate their phone to scan the QR code. Once the QR code is scanned, the browser prompts the user to let them know that they are connected as shown here. They are prompted to take a selfie and move through the flow by selecting Continue. Allow camera access by selecting Enable Camera to take a selfie. Once the selfie is uploaded, the desktop updates and now your user will click on Submit Verification. Once that is done, the user will be redirected back into the app depending on how you have Okta configured. If we look at our profile, we can see that the workflows have fired and have collected all the information. The check we created a few seconds ago will process, and Onfido will respond with an event. It will pick that information up and it will modify the user's profile to let them know that they've successfully gone through the IDV process. Thanks for watching, and feel free to reach out to Onfido if you have any questions.